Welcome to the September Project, otherwise known as the Haunted Stitcher. Good morning, good morning. We have a very fast video this morning because your host doesn't have the mostest this morning. I've been awake since 2 o'clock and I didn't go to bed till 11. So I am a delicate flower. 3 hours of sleep is not going to cut it. So I'm trying to make a video early this morning. My husband and I have something to do after lunch, so I'm going to try to take a nap. We shall see, because I need to be the hostess for the mostest there too. But I tried to experiment with something. I found a little branch stump on our walk yesterday, and I tried to use it as a stamp, but it has too many ridges in it, so it's not working right. However, then I tried to use my little paint towel, and I'm like, I wonder if I could use that as a texture. And a lot of tangents led to some more tangents and squirrel things happening everywhere. But it worked a little bit, but it wasn't showing up the way I wanted it to. In hindsight, now looking at the camera, it actually is okay. So then I got out a tempera paint stick, and that was not working enough. In hindsight, that does look okay also. So then I got out my good old black Stabilo and got it wet and went over the top of this paper that I painted months and months ago. I don't know when. And I just wanted a little bit more texture. I got it, I guess. Still not knowing what I'm going to do. Cut out the wrong words for today. This is not the right words. Center block was black. That will come later. Okay, just remember that. Center block was solid black. Okay, that's coming later. But I finally got my act together enough coherent-wise to cut out the right words down the road here. So I'm making some elements, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I want to put another one of these graphics in, and this is an old advertising sign for Singer sewing machines. I still don't know what I'm going to do. I have like two-thirds of a sheet of paper to work with. I could add a pocket. Then I was thinking, okay, the wording said center block was black. Maybe I could do something with that. Still not knowing that I'm using the wrong words. I try to conserve space as much as possible and get all my words on one sheet of paper. Therefore, they were willy-nilly in places. And even the pom-pom sweater was not working to get the right words at this point. So I had all this stuff cut out, and then I'm thinking, I added a little bit of red on the sewing machine sign. Not for any significant reason, just put it on there. But I'm like, okay, maybe I could use more of this paper and cut a corner to get it all in there correctly enough that it all looks cohesive, sort of. And I'm like, okay, that might work, but that's, one-sided. The words and the sewing machine sign aren't all going to fit. What do I do? Okay, obvious reaction would be tip in, not so sure. So when I'm at this point, this is how I work. When I'm at this point and I have some elements, but I'm not sure how they're going to all work together, I start fidgeting and start doing detail stuff, which hopefully my theory is in the end it's going to pan out. May not work this go round, but I might use it next go round. So then I'm thinking, okay, tip in. And then I'm thinking, okay, don't use the entire sheet as your background for the sewing machine sign, only use part of it. Therefore, you have a bigger tip in and you still have that texture showing on top of the other texture. So that part of the fidgeting's working out in my advantage. And I'm like, oh, okay, now I want to put some more of this on the back. And are the words going to go on the front or the back of this piece tip in, or on the other layered on the right hand side? I need some more stuff. What am I going to do? Then I found some more paper that may have been attached to this in a previous lifetime. I'm not sure. Went in with the black Stabilo again, added some more black and texture. Still thinking that my wording had black in it. FYI, news spoiler alert, it does not. But it works. It works. It's all coming together. It's all cohesive. There's a little bit of white showing, which I'm okay with on this particular page. Then I'm like, ooh, thread. Ooh, let's do some thread. But I didn't have my big needle. I had put it away. I know, who am I? So then I had to go dig it out, and then a box fell over, and then the dog wanted to have some scratching, And, 27 minutes later, I'm back finally with a needle that's big enough for thread. But then the needle also had some of that old yarn. And then one of you all left me a comment the other day that said maybe you can add texture or color to the thread. I'm like, ooh, that's a good idea. So it all, my mind is going a mile a minute. There's no rhyme, no reason to what I'm thinking. I know, same thing, different day. But I colored a little bit of the thread. Actually, it wasn't the end I was going to use, but it's okay. It's okay. It all works out. And it actually kind of shows up on this piece of paper. And I'm doing, you can't see, but I did some pluses, and then I did some French knots. 3 of those. I did three crisscrosses and 3 French knots. And the French knots are a little bit thicker than the actual other parts of the thread, but I'm okay with all that too because it's texture. So, having the time of my life here. I don't know why I hesitated on putting thread or sewing in my journals before. I think it's because, and I said this earlier, I was afraid I was going to ruin one hobby with the other hobby. Newsflash again, Beth, that didn't happen, so far at least. And I only put the tape at the top, so it's all kind of melded together. And the fact that the sewing might show on the other side doesn't bother me because you're not going to lift it up enough to see it, theoretically. But I'm adding a little bit of red in here. There's no rhyme, no reason for it. It's not blood. After I started doing this, I'm like, ooh, people are going to think this is blood. It's not. We're not that gory for Halloween 2025. Maybe Halloween 2026. I don't know. But anyhow, I have spaces sufficiently colored and covered, and I tried to put splatters on things. The splatters were going in all the wrong places, but still having a grand old time, and that's the whole point of it. My pom-pom sweater and my bracelet all worked, even though I only have 3 hours of sleep in me. Does that mean I'm not as delicate as I think I am? Heck no, I am very delicate. Anyhow, having fun, cut out the right words this time. And it says, soon, Lizzie heard the singer at night. It was sewing by itself. So, Lizzie started to hear, I think it says Lizzie started to hear the singer sewing at night, running by itself. A haunted sewing machine? Ooh, my goodness. Anyhow, just having fun, putting a little bit more magenta in places. It's actually magenta, not red. But still, so much fun. So, yes, this is a short video. Hopefully tonight and today I will get a little nap in, and tonight a full night's sleep, and I'll be in rare form tomorrow. That's the theory. I just hid that word under there because I thought it was appropriate. So, thanks. Oh, and then, of course, the gold pen was laying there, and the gold had to come out, and then I saw the gold paint, and that came out also. But it's only in tiny little bits just to give it a shine like a Singer sewing machine might have, even if it was vintage and neglected and sewing by itself at night. You saw me clap my hands. I was all excited. This bottom paper is almost getting good enough to use, but here I kind of was squishing out paint so I could get just circles and dots with the gold, that applicator top of the paint, and it worked. Oh, love this, love this, love this. So, thanks for watching, and I'll be back in rare form hopefully tomorrow.